And nigga, be real to yourself before you real with anybody else. Hey, gang, what's the big old deal? We back with another one, man. So listen, before we get into this reaction though, right? Let me make sure I tell all the women that's on this internet, man, make sure you got something to defend yourself. Now, this particular reaction, this stemmed back from some years ago, man. I used to hear this dude all over the news, man. They called him the Cleveland Strangler. See what I'm saying? He was out to take basically unalive a lot of women out there in Ohio. So with that being said, man, let's get into this reaction. The Cleveland Strangler gets cracked by detectives, man. They found 11 bodies. Let's go. Shout out to all the rooms that's pulling up, man. I know I don't be on this motherfucker that long, but yeah, we finna fall in over here though. All right, let's go. And 5, 4, 3.
What happened in this house behind me is simply a nightmare. And there are a lot of deeply disturbing questions for authorities here. There were 6 bodies found in this house last week. This morning, we know there are more. The search of this house will continue. Chris, there could be still more bodies here.
Welcome all you couch detectives out there. Join us every week for Michelle Mason will be the next victim, followed by Tanya Carmichael in November of 2008, Kim Smith in January. For 2.5 years, women in the Mount Pleasant neighborhood of Cleveland were disappearing. And by October of 2009, there will be 11 in total. Meanwhile, an entire neighborhood would be engulfed with the stench of death. Nobody knew exactly where it was coming from, but most assumed it was coming from a local sausage factory, when in reality, it was coming from a house nearby. 12205 Imperial Avenue, the home of 50-year-old Anthony Sowell. Anthony Sowell, a retired Marine with a checkered past. He was released from prison in 2005, where he served a 15-year sentence for kidnapping and other SA-related charges on a woman that was 3 months pregnant who attempted to leave his home. He bound her, strangled her, and SA'd her. Her name was Melvet Sock.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like, I gotta realize, man, I'm an 80s babies, man. This was on the news back in the day, man. This right here, when I heard about this dude, I was just like, man, this nigga going around just taking it from women. And he was doing like horrific stuff to him. This dude had mental issues for real. I don't know why they let that dude on the streets, but this dude was all bad. And y'all got to look at the hairstyle. So you know that this is old. Just look at that little whoosh or whatever you call that, the baby bang or something like that, man. This right here let y'all know, man, in today's society, all the women that's out here, you better be sure, make no doubt about it, that it is some sleazeballs out there that would do the same type of stuff that happened to these women in the early 2000s. Let's go.
Well, she was one of the lucky ones. She got away. 2 years after his release from prison, Anthony Sowell would begin what would be the deadliest reign of terror by a serial killer in Cleveland, Ohio's history. On May 17, 2007, Crystal Dozier would become the first victim of Anthony Sowell, followed by Tashana Culver in June of 2008, LaShonda Long in August of 2008, October of 2008, Michelle Mason would be the next victim, followed.
Man, look at all these women that this dude unalived. You see what I'm saying? All different flavors, man. It was like he went for whatever he could get. You see what I'm saying? These was all mothers. When you look at the age range of these women, so that could tell you that that's a pattern. You see what I'm saying? He didn't go after no little girls and all that. He went after mothers. Let's go.
Followed by Tanya Carmichael in November of 2008, Kim Smith in January of 2009, Imelda Hunter, also known as Amy, in April of 2009. Also in April of 2009, Nancy Cobbs, followed by Talasia Fortson in June of 2009, Janice Webb in June of 2009, And finally, in September of 2009, Diane Turner. On October 29, 2009, police finally issue an arrest warrant for Anthony Sowell after his final victim, LaTundra Billups, was actually let go by Sowell after he SA'd and strangled her. Anthony was not home when they arrived with their warrant, but upon entering the Sowell residence, officers located 2 decomposing bodies in the house. He was arrested just 2 days later and brought in for questioning. At this point, he was charged with 5 counts of murder. This is the interrogation of Anthony Sowell. Again, it is broken up into parts for your convenience, as well as the full version. All are linked in the description below as they are released, and all videos associated with this case are on our Patreon right now for those that would like to support the channel. But first, let us have a moment of silence for the victims in this case.
No, that's good.
Thanks.
Oh, no.
Okay. You all right, man? I know it's warm in here.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I slept.
Yeah, the cold water might help you out. No, you okay?
No.
Okay. So obviously everybody, they told you, you talked to how many people so far? Talked to the detectives from the first time. They told you what you're here for. You understand what you're here for?
Yeah.
Okay. And, you understand where you are? You're in the police department, Justice Center? Okay. Now, this is my partner, Detective Griffin. I'm Detective Smith with the homicide unit.
Who was that? Oh, sex.
That was the sex crime.
Okay.
So I know we're bombarding you, and there's a lot of people coming at you and got you on edge, and I just want you to relax here, and just have a conversation with us. Okay, you think you can handle that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I see you're a smoker. We got some smokes for you.
Everybody been cool and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's how life is. Some people are going to be good to you, and some people are going to be cool to you.
They got them out here, so it don't matter.
Some people are going to be, you're not going to be able to get along with, hopefully you can get along with us. Okay, we're not pressing you against the wall. We're not going to accuse you of anything. You obviously know everything that we already know also. Okay? But I appeal to you, and I like to appeal to you, to the better side, to the good side of Anthony. And you obviously know, you've seen the news in the last couple of days, or you've just been walking around. Family, have you talked to your family members lately? No, nobody? Okay.
Just been walking around?
So we know you hadn't come back to the house, and I was just curious as to why you hadn't come back to the house.
My house?
Yeah.
I'm hardly there.
Okay.
You taking any medication? Any medication you got to have every day. Are you feeling sick? I will say.
What is your medication for?
Heart.
Okay.
Heart medication.
What type of heart condition do you have?
I got a pacemaker.
Oh, you do? When did you get that?
2007.
2007.
Man, quit playing with them people, man. You know damn well they want to make sure if you on psych meds and all that shit. Man, come on with the shit, man. Come on. They just told you they was at your house. You see what I'm saying? You know it. See, this is the thing. When you a mass murderer, a psychopath, it should be no reason why you in there playing games. When you got that many bodies up under your belt, you ain't playing with nobody, bro. It's not like you was going to get away with it. You left the bodies in the house. Let's go.
Hey, man, when you come out of the service, I see you Marine Corps.
Yeah.
Hey, you did a re-enlistment or one term? When you come out?
85.
85. My hat's off to you, man. My hat's off to you. You got an honorable discharge. That's a lot. That's saying a lot.
Should have stayed in.
Well, you should have stayed in with her. That's still saying a lot. My hat's off to you, man. I appreciate you going.
What other medications are you taking and for what? That's it? Okay.
I don't know what they is.
Did you have your heart medication with you? Is it in your bag or in your pocket? Is it at the house?
It was.
Okay.
You don't know the name of it?
I know one's Clavax and it's about 5 aspirin.
Okay.
I don't know, beta blocker, and so I don't know. My doctor and all that.
What's your doctor's name?
Dr. Southern.
Southern?
Yes.
Now, where's he at?
Yeah.
Which one?
Wade Park.
Wade Park, yeah?
Yeah. It's in my records. The nurse got my record.
Okay, but you got to have that every day.
Supposed to.
Supposed to. And that's for your pacemaker?
It's for my heart.
For your heart?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anthony, were you living by yourself at the house?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Well, who else lives there with you?
Well, don't nobody live with me now.
Okay. Okay. How long you been there by yourself?
About a year and a half.
A year and a half. Okay, because we thought there was a woman staying there, your stepmom, or who was she actually?
My stepmom.
Okay. And where is she?
She's with her parents.
Okay.
I mean, her family. Her mother, yeah, I guess that is her name. Yeah, her mom.
You know where? We'd like to talk to her.
On Scottsdale, I thought.
Scottsdale. What's her name?
Sigourney.
You know, Scottsdale, you said.
Right. Y'all can talk to someone.
No, we haven't. No. I would tell you.
But somebody they was naming the people.
Well, no.
Oh, okay.
No. A lot of things we don't know. So
I don't know them. That side of the family that well.
You don't know the
There may have been some
It's in my
people
phone.
that have talked to some of your family members, but we haven't. My partner and I haven't. So some of the questions may seem a little redundant because you may have already answered them to someone else before. So you have to bear with us to a certain degree because a lot of the knowledge we don't have. So we're gonna come to you and
I understand, like for a phone number. I don't know if our heart was on my cell phone.
You got a cell phone. What's your cell phone?
630 3974.
630-3974. That's your cell phone.
who's that through? Verizon?
It's a page plus.
Oh, Page
Page Plus.
You pay as you go.
It's like a minute phone.
Yes.
Where you purchased that at? You know, can you remember? Chili's up on 116. Right there by what's that street?
It's only one Chili's.
Yeah, right on 116th there.
I think it's on 4th.
4, so yeah.
Hey, so what did they find you at today? And when the police picked you up, where did they get you at?
I think Mount Auburn, somewhere around there.
You just walking the street or something?
You walked the street the whole time, man?
No.
You went somewhere to chill out or a friend's house or somewhere?
No. I was in an abandoned house.
Okay. All right. You know where that was?
Was it on the ground?
Was it on, you know what street it was on?
No, I know it was off campus.
Yeah. So this is raining and stuff. Well, you know, we gotta ask you some questions about some things, about the house. When was the last time you was at the house? Was it within the past week?
Yeah,
Possibly Thursday, maybe.
Thursday.
You went there Thursday? At the latest Wednesday then, you were saying?
I think maybe Tuesday.
I didn't know that you left a full pack of cigarettes. That's why
Because I had a couple with me.
Okay.
I had another pack with me. I think my ID and everything.
Yeah.
Credit
To be
card.
truthful with you, you left your ID, you left a full pack of cigarettes.
Credit card.
To me, I may be wrong, so you can correct me if I'm wrong. It appears that you came in and you rushed out real quick.
Yeah, I came in. I didn't rush out. I just left.
Oh, okay.
Matter of fact, I usually keep my ID. I had just forgot.
Okay.
I know I left the cigarettes, but when I went to look for my ID, I said, I left that phone.
Yeah.
Left it in the house.
So you're telling me that as about for a year and a half, you're the only one that lived there?
No, Jermaine.
Jermaine, he lives on Scottsdale too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but he was in and out with you, particularly what?
He was in and out doing his own thing. Man.
Okay. Now who is Jermaine to you?
Man, for somebody who look, the problem is this. Anytime, this is why I say a lot of street dudes don't really realize the moment you get inside an interrogation room, you better believe it's the 50-50 chance that they already know the crime you committed or what you did or what you hide. They just trying to get a confession at this point. Now, if they can't manipulate you and try to get you to tell on yourself, you better come up with a dope strategy if you're going to be taking giving a confession. First of all, you shouldn't be in there by yourself. Even if you committed a crime, bro, you should not be in there by yourself. You have a right to an attorney. One should be present. You got to know your Miranda rights. You have to know your constitutional rights. You got to know that he's voluntarily telling on himself, whether he's giving information or not. This could potentially hurt somebody if you committed a crime. They're asking you psychological questions. These dudes went to school for this shit. What make you think that you're going to subconsciously say, oh, man, I'm about to run circles around the motherfuckers, and you got a small eye? First of all, you a drug addict. It ain't nowhere in hell, no dope fiend out here finna run circles over some sober detectives, man. Like, and the fact that so y'all mean to tell me that a nigga with a bad heart killed 11 women? As you don't poke that nigga in his chest. Come on, guy.
That's just my stepmother's nephew.
Oh, okay. Is it Jermaine Henderson or something like that? Yeah. Okay. So, and where was he staying when he was staying there?
First floor.
First floor. You guys got along pretty well?
I just seen him the other day after leaving the hospital.
How long Sir John been over on Scott Street?
I don't know, for over a year.
Oh, years? That long?
She had a kidney transplant.
Oh, okay. And then Jermaine was staying downstairs on the first
Coming
floor,
in, picking up mail.
picking up stuff like
Sometimes they have girls over and stuff like that.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Partying.
I can understand that.
Mostly during summertime.
Are you two were the only one in the house? Staying there in the house?
Yeah.
Okay, Jermaine didn't have nobody staying with him?
No.
Just Jermaine and you? You didn't hire
I mean, he
him?
bring his little friends. So
Yeah, but I'm talking about like
no.
staying there.
No.
Okay. So just you and him in the house. Okay. How long the second floor been vacant?
I'm not sure.
Long time?
I'm not sure.
Nobody ever stayed
High
there?
and drunk.
Yeah.
That's why nobody looked for him.
Quite a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something.
When did you start staying there? About a year and a half?
2005.
2005. Where did you live before that?
Solid Village.
Slavic Village? What do you remember the street?
The house not even there no more.
No, it's okay.
How long you stayed in Slavic Village?
It was only some months. I stayed up there from June, like end of June to I think February. So that'd be 2006.
You've mostly always been by yourself, or have you been living with anybody?
No, I had a girlfriend. We lived together for about a couple of years.
What's her name?
I'm not gonna. I done told her I want
You want to talk about her?
Got any kids, man?
Yes,
You got kids? How many kids you got?
one.
Son?
Daughter.
Son? How old is she?
38 something.
How old are you?
50.
Oh, okay. You don't look like you got a child that old. 38.
She's
Kind of young, right?
What's her name?
Not gonna say
Not
that.
gonna tell?
You'll find out probably, but I don't. Some people I just don't.
You don't want to
get
do
involved in.
That's all right.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I understand that.
But she's a nurse. She
Oh,
work at a
she's a nurse?
hospital.
Oh, okay.
You see her quite often? You talk to her?
Just talked to her the other day.
Man, hey, I ain't gonna lie, man, and I'm not even gonna cherry pick on the situation, but every time a nigga from the hood, brag about their girlfriend's occupation, it's always, yeah, she a nurse. Man, they got all kind of nurses. They got CNA, LVN, RN, but I guess niggas be like, yeah, she a nurse. You know what I'm saying? She could be changing diapers at the hospital, man. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, a nurse is a nurse, man. I gotta respect it, but when with civilized people see somebody like that, you got to be out your right mind. You got to be out your mind to think that a real nurse will be dating some nigga with a weak heart on medication, wandering the streets, getting high, doing drugs. Like, come on, gang, let's go.
She called. We was all talking because my mom was in the hospital.
Okay.
And she talked. She was on one phone talking to her daughter. Well, talking to us because my sister didn't want to do something to my mother's heart. She's kind of getting upset, so she called my daughter like, "Is this okay? They supposed to be doing this?" And my daughter like, "Tell this girl." I said, "You know how she is."
Yeah, but she's so she was just trying to get advice from.
Yeah, so we just talked the other day.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like when I was at Cleveland State. Money, no.
So you got grandkids now?
4.
Wow.
All right.
Oh yeah, I heard you.
So when you moved over on Imperial, you and your girlfriend were still together?
I didn't have a girlfriend.
Okay.
We didn't meet until 2006.
Oh, I got you.
Okay. And you moved over there in 05.
Right.
Yeah. Now, I know to think about your girlfriend. I know you don't want to talk about her. I don't want to put no pressure on you to talk about it.
Talk about it.
You talk about it?
No name.
No name. So the relationship was good between the two?
Yeah, but she was on dope.
Oh,
You know how that goes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You tried to get off? Yeah. I've heard that story before. We need to talk about the house itself.
You all right?
You fine?
Uh-oh.
What's bothering you now? Tell me what's bothering you.
They got he know it's on now.
No, you can get it all. You can talk to us.
No.
Okay.
We need to talk about the house itself. And primarily some things that we found in the house. Yeah, I come to you as a man. We all men here. Okay. You hurt? You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to take those cuffs off of that thing right there? You can be comfortable, a little bit more comfortable.
You can't have this.
Okay, hold on. Let me get the keys. Let's go back and go get. You're fine with that, right? You'd be okay?
Huh?
You'd be okay we take that cuff off?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they loosened it. They was.
Yeah.
Still got much on they. I mean, they did have more time, but they because I've been here, everybody's all right.
So basically, you have been treated okay. You just had some issues with the
I was threatened, but yeah.
Well, you know, sometimes, I mean, when you're dealing with the police, you know, yeah, a lot of things are going on. And, so, you know. But we just, you and I and my partner, we're just going to have a conversation. And we just want to talk about the house. Obviously, you know, we've been there. That's not an issue. So we don't have to argue and go round and round about that. You know,
I already talked over them.
Yeah, we understand that you even came by there maybe one time and you saw the police there and you left. You didn't do that, right? Okay. So you know, it's not an issue. Everybody knows what's going on. Everybody knows that we were there.
You see how they wasted damn near 15, 20 minutes just to warm him up, just to get him to that point where now they ready to get him to start talking?
And everybody knows what we were there for, including yourself. So, irregardless of how you've been treated by some that have threatened you or whatever, okay.
Not everybody's.
Yeah, we want to appeal to a side.
They're just doing their job.
Yeah, because we need to talk about the issue at hand with the people at the house. Okay.
And we're not here to judge you, okay? We don't judge nobody, okay?
We don't know what happened. We don't know the reason why it happened. There's any number of reasons. You can explain to us if you choose to tell us about any things that you had, any problems you have, difficulties, or your reason. we'll be willing to sit and listen to it. We're not gonna try to pass judgment on whatever you've done or why you've done it. If you feel the need to talk to us about it, then we'll listen. Obviously, you know.
And a lot of times they make you feel.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure it's important to you that what people feel about you or think about you. You know.
I know what they're gonna think.
Well, you know, but you can do something about that also. You can change the thoughts of a lot of people. You know, they may look at you.
Everybody in the chat, I see y'all. Salute.
So some people that
well, some people gonna do that.
People that told you things I've done. They actually mentioned us. So I was like, I know they was telling the truth.
Yeah, well, you're gonna get some people that's gonna, in regards of what you do and say, they're gonna think one way, and then you're gonna get some people that are gonna say, well, you know, maybe this guy has some problems. We need to look at it and sit down and talk to him and try to understand what was he going through. Okay. But our issue is, you know, if you choose to do so, you know, explain to us. Well, this is my concern because we don't know who those people are, and we would like to get some kind of clarification on who they may be, because there are people that are waiting to hear from us because they want to try to identify their loved ones. Man, that's a good thing that you could do, is try to identify.
I just help. Like I told them, I don't even remember meeting them, names or anything, but I do have.
Well, vaguely, what you. Let's try this.
Man, this shit is cold. I think every hood dude should be watching these, you know, interrogation videos, because they crash out it's something about that room where a dude, obviously his conscience start to eat at him, or whatever they're saying is reverse psychology. Now this, you could tell he about to start singing. Watch this.
We're gonna make this real simple so it won't be complicated for you. At some point in time, you started meeting some young ladies, and you say Jermaine was meeting some young ladies and bringing them over. So maybe kind of go back a little bit, you know, kind of shake up your memory a little bit, and what you can clearly remember, or some memories of what you have, or the circumstances, or how you met them, or where you met them, and how they came to be over there, and what names they may have given you, you know, would help us a lot. And it would help you, and it would change. I'm sure it would change a lot of people's thoughts. You don't want to be thought as a monster. You are a human being that's got feelings. So that's my appeal to you. Is to try.
I don't remember no name.
You remember?
I don't remember how I met him. All I can remember is all I got visions of faces.
Okay.
Now if you got a picture, I might can help.
Well, what about the vision? Tell me something about some of the visions you
And
have.
I see faces.
Okay.
I don't even know these people. I'm like, I just black out. When I come to it, like everything's.
Well, let me ask you this. You obviously met him somewhere, right? And probably most of them that you met them somewhere other than the house. Am I correct? You're probably out somewhere?
I think so.
Okay. Where do you frequently go? Do you go to a club or bar or something like that?
No.
You're not a bar person. Okay. And so what things do you like to do that you probably would meet a young lady, where you would meet a young lady at?
I just be out in the area. I just be helping people. And
helping like what?
What you do?
Everything they need, cut grass,
jobs.
fix people's sinks.
So you like a jack of all trades?
Yeah,
you do pretty much it all.
Cook for them, all this kind of thing.
So you like helping people? Is that what you like to do?
Yeah,
That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of people out there that need a lot of help, and they're looking for people to help them out, like guys like you. So basically, you would probably meet them while you're out helping someone do something like that?
No, just out in
the neighborhood?
Yeah.
Maybe like going back and forth to the store or something?
Right, that's fine.
Okay. And were most of the women you met for the first time, or was it anyone you very familiar with, or anything like that?
First time, I think.
First time? Okay. So,
Maybe not all of it, but
mhm.
most of them, I think.
Tell me about the most recent person that you met. You remember anything about that situation?
But that's what I was with.
Yeah, the most recent one, maybe. You know, I'm just trying to sort of jog your memory a little bit to see.
I remember her name was Sean.
Sean?
Sean?
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with her. She's okay.
Sean's okay?
Yeah, I called her last week, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, you did call her? Okay. Yeah, you talked to her on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about the one that's not okay? Okay, their last time.
I don't know no name.
Well, just tell me about it. You don't have to have it.
Yeah, just tell us about how you met. You know what? Names are probably difficult because exactly, especially if you just met.
Most will come up to me. Or say something to me, yeah.
Proposition you for money or sex?
Yeah.
Or to get high?
Drugs.
Okay.
Some drugs.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, when was the last time one proposition you or came up to you for drugs or money or what have you that they're not okay now?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Like,
You can't remember. I'm not naming.
wait.
Yeah, take your time, relax. I'm gonna get a bottle of water. You sure? I'll bring you one.
Bring me some water.
I'll bring you some water. Sit tight, relax, Tom. Okay, I'll get some water. Hold on 1 second.
Last week?
Yeah. I don't know, month.
About a month ago? Was the last week or a month?
The one last week.
Okay, about a month ago, you say?
Maybe longer than that.
Longer than that?
I said a month, though.
I was just thinking, man. You know, I ain't trying to press it. Not no
September.
names. September? That was probably the last time you was with somebody that they're not okay now? September.
Hey, excuse me, Tom. Yeah, can I see you for a second?
Sure. Excuse me, Tom.
1 second, man.
To get him now, they about to make him go in. They got him on the hook. They got him on the hook. There's no way he can deny it at this point.
No cigarette, man? No love? All right. So you went to the abandoned house. That's where you was. Yeah, that's where you was at. Did you ever go back to the house when you was there? No. So how did you know that we was at the house?
Came by. So
You saw the police at the house?
and I said, goodbye to my family. And
Well, Tom, I'm gonna tell you. You know, a lot of things that start out one way, and the next thing you know, it switches to something else. That's the way life is. And in my line of work, I find out every day. You know, things that start one way and happen, and then turn takes a turn. There's no judgment on you. You a man like I'm a man. You done been through some shit I ain't been through. Okay, you done went to the service and shit come back. I'm discharged. Okay, you a man like I'm a man. But sometimes things happen. And that's what we're here to find out what happened. Okay, bring some closure.
I just want to know what happened. I just had a breakdown. I don't know.
I can understand that. I can understand because it happens every day.
After me and my girl broke up, I just
You and your girl broke up?
Very traumatic.
Yeah.
So I started seeing everything.
Mm-hmm. Was you taking medication for that the whole time, or did you just start taking medication?
Well, heart medication?
Yeah. Was she with you when you had the heart done?
Yeah.
She was with you doing that whole thing?
Some part.
Yeah.
I mean, but we was together in here.
Yeah.
She came to my house. She's at the hospital with me every day.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah.
When the last time you talked with her? Been a while.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks?
I didn't talk to her.
At least she talking.
I went and saw her.
But she talking though, right?
Huh?
She talking with you, right?
Yeah.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. If she's talking with you, that's a good thing.
We didn't talk. I just
Hey, drink some water, man. Relax a little bit. Just relax.
I just spoke to her for a minute and left. She wanted to talk some more, but I told her I didn't want to talk.
Well, at least your girl talking, man.
I just had to say something to her.
Yeah.
She forgot my birthday. That's what it was.
She forgot your birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Take a break for 1 second. Yeah, I'm gonna give you another cigarette. Take you.
And I just told her that after all the things I've done for you and everything, I said we ain't never missed no birthday or anniversary.
It upset you that she missed your birthday?
No, it was like closure.
Oh, okay.
Cause I always said that if she don't call me on my birthday, then
Yeah, that's it.
I was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I knew.
Yeah.
Like the other officers put it here and tell I was with her all that time and I did everything for her and helped her, and then when she got better, she just didn't give a fuck.
What was wrong with her? She was sick.
Crackhead.
Oh, crackhead. She still on her drugs?
No.
Oh, so you helped her get off. Right? You helped her get off?
I did everything for her.
See? Okay.
I'll be right back.
Wow, come on, gang. This is what I mean by emotional killers. This is the example of an emotional killer. This man is grown, and have the audacity to sit back, nigga, and say, if she don't call me on my birthday, then it's over. I had a breakdown. Like, ain't no real grown man is finna get that motherfucker upset that a woman want to go on and find something else for her life. If you not the perfect person, nigga, then let her go. It just don't add up, man. I don't believe men are out here killing over some immature ass, S like this, bro. This is crazy.
You got grandkids too. Got 4 grandkids. When last time you seen grandkids?
Now that's been a while.
That's been a while.
We got your burgers and fries and the popcorn, okay?
My daughter's real, she's a nurse, so she's real busy.
Yeah. You got the 2 boys, 2 girls,
3 boys, 1 girl.
Oh, okay. Girl the oldest. Girl the oldest.
Wow, this nigga got kids too.
You got 4?
You got 4, man.
Yeah. They call you Papa or Grandpa?
Oh.
Yeah? You love that, don't you?
No.
You do.
It's okay, no.
Oh, wow. Look at it. Look at this nigga cheesing.
And my sister used to get on the dog. That's your granddad. But
Wow, look. Wow, look how smooth it is. They trying to find common ground. And once they found it, that's it. Through his family, through his daughters. And see, that took him to that set. So that's why I be studying this shit, how these niggas be talking to him, because way I see it, bro, this is college all over, just watching shit, learning. You see what I'm saying? Seeing how he react to it. Look, they watch this nigga start singing.
I said, leave him alone.
Yeah, because you know what? They
hear everybody call me that, so.
Yeah, and they don't mean no harm
Right.
about it. That's a love for them. So I know that you keep calling me skinning and grinning.
Yeah, yes, he did.
Don't you? You don't be grinning when they be coming up to you, hollering at you, couple that's a love, man. That's a love like ain't nothing else, you know? That's right. I got 2. And I got one girl, she's the oldest, and the boy, he's like 9. He called me Papa. You know, I love it. I love it to death. I spend a lot of time with them as much as I can. Can't always, because they're not mine. They're my daughters too.
All the time I spend with my sister.
Mm-hmm.
She got mad. I sit down with them. The youngest one.
Yeah, raise them.
Not help raise them. I mean, yeah, I guess you can say that. I babysit and pick them up from school.
That's right. You got more going for you than you think, man.
Yeah.
You know that? You blessed.
So I like to be happy for
Like to be happy for, man.
You don't think so? Why not?
I'm more happy.
Well, like that. Like that.
You know, a lot to be grateful for, man. And like I told you before, things happen. Like, you know, it started out one way, and things change. That's what life is. What you deal with. You deal with it. You have to deal with it. You have to deal with it. You know, you went through the service, come out, got grandkids, no grandkids. You said you was on crack, you kicked that. You know, a lot of shit that you was doing, man. For the right. For the right.
I don't know. They didn't. They said I assaulted her or something against her will. Well, it started off, she told me no. And that's a lot more like.
Okay. But they told you you were being arrested for like a assault charge or for the remainder of any time you're here or whatever. And you can talk to us anytime if you, later on, if you want to talk to us, we'd be more than happy to talk to you. But we are homicide detectives. You do know that, right? Okay. Now, so then you know that we're here for homicide investigation in connection with the bodies, right? You understand that. It's clear, no problem. You have no issues with that. And we're being straightforward with you, okay? Well, that's what our question is, what we're trying to get to, Tony, is we want to identify as much as we can. Obviously, you know that we know, and everybody knows that there were bodies in that house in which you lived in. Okay, so that's our appeal. You say, I have appealed to you, you want to help
Like
as
I
much
said,
as possible.
I don't know, man. I don't know. If you got some pictures, I might be able to.
All right. Well, what about the incident? Any incident? You know, just how did you come about meeting us?
Before I don't know if anybody read your rights, and I want to make sure that everything is right, and you can say that.
Oh, he know that he's just dumb at this point, right? Because the way he's saying it is like we a homicide. Look how long they been talking to this dude, and he still didn't even. Well, I don't know if he comprehend, but think about it, man. Now they going in for the kill shot. Once they got him on the hook with saying, well, you know that we know, and everybody else know that, you know, we found some bodies in that house. You know what I'm saying? He's like, so what's the name? He's like, I don't know names. Like, come on, gang. Like, now he finna read you the rights because you basically like fair game. If you did it, my nigga, you should have a lawyer. And if you take that time, man, you go ahead and take that time, man. But explaining yourself to these people is only making their case more zip tight than what you ever imagined. Let's go.
These guys treated you right.
They all treated me right. They
straight up
for the car, then the guys make sure they get.
Let me do what I have to do, and then we'll go on. Okay, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have the right to consult with a lawyer before answering any questions. If you have a lawyer with you during any questions. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be provided for you free of cost if you want one. You understand your rights? All right, so can we proceed further then? Okay. I have to do that. I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt and get all technical with you because we look like we had a pretty good report here, but the law requires me to do that.
Names, you know you may not know names, okay? It may be hard for you to try to remember names. And the names may come to you later on. But
So what he read him was his Miranda rights. You know what I'm saying? It was instated in June 13, 1966. Basically, The reason why they started reading people their Miranda rights is because they pulled somebody over and they locked them up, and it was entrapment. He had no idea. They interrogated him, and they actually lost that case because they didn't read him any rights. They didn't inform him that he had rights, and that's how the Miranda rights was written in the law. It was Miranda versus Arizona. It was a traffic. It started off with a traffic pullover. You see what I'm saying? And they had to use, and then they started from 1966 and still to today, homie. That's when they start hitting everybody with that Miranda rights. So now you know what they are, who they are, and what their mission is. So that's why I say, man, if you in an interrogation room, homie, you shouldn't be talking, bro. Like, they about to execute this man, man. I'm talking about, it's over. Hang it up, bro. Yeah, look at your motherfucking ass now. Nigga, they finna light the match up under your ass as soon as you get to talking. Let's go.
The incident itself. How did you meet this person? This person came to you. That's what we need to do.
Can you remember? You have memories of where these bodies were positioned in your house, though, don't you?
No.
Okay. When did you start maybe not remembering where they were? At some point in time, you
I just, when I woke up, it's like it was a dream or something. I always wake up.
Okay.
I always,
well,
like, be in my bed or something. But I wake up and
this is not going to be pleasant. It's not pleasant for us, and I'm sure it's not pleasant for you. But we know that you conceal some of the bodies. You know that, right? Yes. You don't remember concealing the bodies, none whatsoever.
What about the basement of the house? You know how your basement's made, you go around and do
the same exact same thing.
There was a body. And the body was placed there. But there was dirt piled up on the body. There were plastic bags wrapped around the body. There was like a big tarp body. You may not remember no names or anything like that. But you remember that body hanging out.
What can you remember? Was it a female? Can you remember that?
You think it was a female? Okay. Now, this body, she was bound. You know what I mean when I say bound? I mean her hands was bound. Okay. Can you remember how her hands were bound? Can't remember. Can you remember about how she moved her? Or did she call you?
Yeah, think about that. What she might look like? A conversation, a tone of voice, long hair, short hair, dark skin, brown skin, black female. You talking about black female, white female, Asian?
Black female.
Were they all black?
Yes. Let me ask you, let me ask you from the age. You can remember the age? Was it an older female or young girl?
age, older, 30, 20s, 30s.
20s and 30s. But you can't remember how she got down. No, it was a lot of dirt. I'm gonna tell you that the body was placed on the concrete floor. The basement, underneath the steps. They only got about 7 steps from the first floor to the basement. The area about 6.4. The body was placed on the concrete floor, but dirt piled on it. Do you know where you get dirt? Yeah. And this is just what we're trying to do. We're just trying to get some closure. I know you may not remember the name, but maybe the incident of how you came across her. Did she come to your house? Did you meet her down the street? Did you meet her at a club? Did you meet her at
No club.
No club. You didn't go to the club. You just It's an area. So can we honestly say that the person that's down there, who is a female, is on that area? I don't know if it's on that area, but I met him in that. You met him in that area. At least we can honestly say that you met that person within that area. That's not saying that they live in the area, right? But you did meet that person.
Most of your encounters they were probably walking, as you were probably walking in the area. You said, like,
going to the store or something, or something, sitting on my porch.
So can we honestly say, between the three of us, can we honestly say that the bodies that we found in the house, both were from people that you met in that area? Okay, that's not saying that they came, but you didn't go far.
Well, this place was not working and stuff, so that's it.
Yeah,
They from that area.
in that area, that neighborhood. Could I honestly say, could I ask you if you're talking about 5 or 6 streets, that area, that type of area?
either way,
that area,
north, south,
No,
further.
You know, for instance, like you was talking about.
let's just say the Mount Pleasant area, Kinsman, the Buckeye.
Okay, that's the type of area I'm talking about, the area. So you saying like Mount Pleasant, Kinsman area, all 116th Chili's area, all of that, it covers that area. Yeah, that's what you're talking about. Right?
Not far past 116th. Not going down.
Now, whenever you travel, you use the bus and walk, right? Walk over bus and walk. Okay, no vehicle involved. Never had a car at any time. So mostly it was like walking and taking a bus, right? I can honestly say that. You can say that. Okay. So, I mean, and then the bodies there, like you said, were from that you met within that area. Kinsman, that area. Okay. All right. And now let me ask you this. Can we say that these people came to your house?
Yes. Some
Or all came to your house? They walked with Tone. They took the bus with Tone. Okay. So all these people went to the house with you. Okay. And we can honestly, because I never, and we can honestly say that nobody did.
you never do anything.
I know, I mean, they came.
Okay. They voluntarily came.
Their own free will.
Okay. You didn't force nobody to come to the house. Okay. And we can honestly say that all of these bodies that were in the house from female. Okay. Okay. You didn't have no altercations with any male at any time, which caused you to do something like that.
I had altercations,
but not to the extent.
I can remember those.
No, not to the extent of the bodies being around the house, right? Or any other place. Okay. I didn't go anywhere. You didn't go anywhere. I mean, yeah, this was my time.
So these are basically just women you were meeting and you were interested in them, and they were probably interested in you at that particular time. So you invited them over, they came with you. That's pretty much good for how that went. So
I'm over.
To get high or
They get something to eat.
or to get something to eat.
Most of them, that's all they did.
Eat,
Get high.
get high.
Let's go back to the Facebook talk. I'm looking at this and visualizing this, and I'm trying to tell you things that make you jog your memory, okay, as far as how the person got down there. And I know names may not be most of if you can describe the person that I can't describe it. Well, let me ask you this: how long do you think that the person been there? You don't know.
Within that year and a half that you said you've been there for a year and a half?
No, that was with my girlfriend.
After you broke her, or
After my girlfriend.
after you broke her?
No. When did you break up with your girlfriend? 2008.
No.
Well, maybe I missed this. I'm sorry, but what happened between you and your girlfriend? Why did you guys break up? Or did you tell somebody? You told this to somebody already?
We didn't. It wasn't like a breakup. She got arrested. Would stay with her sister. They had in all these kind of programs and stuff like that. And then
the drug programs,
that's AA and all that kind of stuff like that.
So now it's just you by yourself and you get lonely, basically. Is that what you're expressing to us? Did you have some ill feelings about after you and your girlfriend kind of just with your separate ways? What happened after you? What happened with you after?
Florida's abortion ban.
A near total ban here in Texas.
A 10-year-old child abuse victim denied an abortion here in Ohio.
The bacterial infection spreading through her body.
She's being forced to live out her worst nightmare.
And it could have killed her.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
I was thankful.
Yeah, we understand. I can understand that.
And then I wake up and I'll be like,
what did you think about the reason why we're gonna stick with this for a while is when we were out there, we were finding bodies and bringing them out. There were a parade of women, parade of guys, people, and they had. We don't have the pictures. They had names and pictures. We're gonna get the pictures, and maybe later on we can show them to you. But they were very concerned, and we're concerned too because you're seeing a lot of people out here with this suffering and grief that they haven't seen their loved ones, a year or 6 months or whatever. So we're trying to give them some satisfaction. So, and I know you saying you blanked out and you got a limited recall as to whom or what. But as difficult as it is, try to describe something, a clothing, a shoe, or something that we can put our fingers in.
dress, pants, top. I don't come up with it.
Yeah, take your time, man. Take your time. I know this is not easy, so I don't want to wear you out, but
I remember I seen this picture of this girl. And I know her. But I didn't know her. I think I have to see.
Michelle. What did you see the picture of?
She was missing.
Missing?
Yeah. Missing girl? Yeah. The name of the door is the store.
Okay.
When you saw the picture, it's like you knew her. Okay. And the girl's name was Michelle.
Can you remember what she kind of looked like?
Right.
Something about her. Bipolar. How do you know that?
Said it all on her.
Okay.
She took medication. But when you saw her in the play, it was all on. Saw her picture, that's like the rung a bell to you.
Slim. Well, how was her complexion? Light skin, dark skin? Medium complexion. Okay, that's good. That's a good start, man. Good. Anything else you remember? Do you remember approaching her or you and her being together at any point in time? You're not sure?
But it's like, I knew about it. And I said I didn't know it. But I was like,
Got a run of hell. He was familiar.
Tell me something. Now you met him. Obviously, when you met him, you think you had snapped when you met him, or I'm sorry, or hold on one second. Okay.
What is it? 5? All right, so let me show y'all some of y'all that's just. Let me show y'all what the ladies look like.
15-year sentence for kidnapping and other SA-related charges on a woman that was 3 months pregnant who attempted to leave his home. He bound her, strangled her, and SA'd her. Her name was Melvette Sockwell. She was one of the lucky ones. She got away. 2 years after his release from prison, Anthony Sowell would begin what would be the deadliest reign of terror by a serial killer in Cleveland, Ohio's history. On May 17, 2007, Crystal Dozier would become the first victim of Anthony Sowell, followed by Tashana Culver in June of 2008, LaShonda Long in August of 2008. October of 2008, Michelle Mason would be the next victim, followed by Tanya Carmichael in November of 2008, Kim Smith in January of 2009, Imelda Hunter, also known as Amy, in April of 2009. Also in April of 2009, Nancy Cobbs, followed by Talasia Fordson in June of 2009, Janice Webb in June of 2009, and finally, in September of 2009, Diane Turner.
No, can't remember anything about Dick.
When I black out, it's just, I come to and I wake up in my bed, but it'd be like a dream.
So what would you do after that? Okay. After you realize, after you break down and you woke up and you realize what happened, what are your thoughts then? Have you been calling their faces or why?
Face like nightmare.
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 Okay. So you wake up and you recall this girl, but you don't know what happened.
I be like, what time she leave?
And you never know what's happened to her after that. You never know.
This man is not.
What about the smell, Tone? And what about the bagging of the bodies? What about the putting to a bucket and door?
So wait, he's saying that his girlfriend was in the house while he was getting rid of bodies and shit?
Or putting stuff in the clothes against the door to kill the smell and stuff like that. I know you have to smell it. So we're talking about up on that third floor. I'm really trying to kill people because I want to tell these people who we got so they can bury them properly. That's important.
All I can say, I don't remember no name. You see it like
no.
Hold up.
Okay.
Green picture. I have a lot of faces in my head. I mean, I got faces. Now, if you
so this nigga wasn't approaching them. This nigga was catching them and either drugging them up and then have, SA her. You know what I'm saying? This dude was SAing these girls, homie. This wasn't no, what's up, how you doing? My name, Anthony. Nah, it ain't none of that. This nigga actually, I want to know when the hell he get the money to even drug these bros, because there's no way. Look at his face. Ain't nobody finna walk nowhere with this nigga, man. This is a cold game.
Brought the pictures to you. Could you tell us about how it happened?
That's drugging.
Because that's important too. Most important is some closure for the family.
That's our main issue here. Our main issue, because you obviously know that you locked up for those bodies. So, but nothing's going to change that. The thing that would change the whole thing, I know you said I don't have to appeal to you, but it's important because these people are calling constantly. You need to be able to tell them something, and that's important. And everybody's going to call you. It's not going to get a good answer that satisfies you, but maybe some will. Then they can give me decent burial, and then we can move on.
So, see, what they don't realize, I think he gave him about 5 bodies. He still got another 6 more that they don't even know about.
And then
Michelle. Let me ask you this. I want you to go ahead and think. Because a lot of questions.
There's a strong in that piece of that top right there. So I don't know if you about that.
And let's go back up to the third floor where you were living. Okay. And in the front room, there were two bodies.
I wasn't allowed.
You wasn't allowed. Why wasn't you allowed? Who said that? Someone in your head said, "Don't go there." They were off limits. The front room was off limits. And was this because of something that happened that you had placed bodies there and you didn't want to go there no more? So I just wanted to go there. You just didn't want to go there. I just wanted to go there.
When did this stuff happen?
I can hear my girlfriend broke.
The girlfriend broke up. Well, let's do this, Tom. Let's do this. Those bodies had to get there by somebody or some way. Okay,
All I know.
okay. Yeah, no.
Oh, you know, well, say it. You're not left in the 50 months.
No. We're just trying to get some closure, man. How to find out what happened. They had to get there somewhere. Okay.
All you know is what?
Scared of going out.
Scared of going out?
I'm getting out.
Mm-hmm.
Would you being scared to go in the house would have anything to do with the bodies being up there and how they got up there?
No.
Yeah.
You knew that. You knew they were there, though, right? You never knew those bodies were there. And no time did you know those
I had
bodies?
an idea. That's it was dreams.
Okay, tell me about the dream. What you dream? Tell me what you dream. Tell us completely of all these dreams you had and what they were about.
I heard somebody.
Okay. Tell me about one specific dream that you heard somebody.
So many.
Oh, so many dreams.
So many dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Every night.
So you know what it is though? They was all drug addicts. They were see everybody that he was killing, they had a drug addiction. And allegedly they all went to the house to do drugs. So he had the boom boom room. He had the boom boom spot where everybody go get high at, and he would lure them in and kill them. You see what I'm saying? So, and man, this is psychopath right here. Let's go.
Give me an idea of the dream. Can you tell us about one of the dreams? Got all of those numbers that you heard something. Each of these dreams you heard somebody?
In your dream, how did you heard them? Tell us how you heard them.
Every night.
Billionaires are paying less in taxes than we do.
I'm rich as hell. We're going to give you a tax cut?
Well, I'm not rich as hell. Kamala Harris will cut taxes for us and make billionaires pay their fair share. Kamala is fighting for us.
This game, you're not ready for.
Give me an idea of the dream. Can you tell us about one of the dreams? Got all of those numbers that you heard something. Each of these dreams you heard somebody.
In your dream, how did you heard them?
But the only place that was off limits to you when you was told that in your head was the third floor room next to your.
Fuck.
Every night.
Yeah. You knew right then and there we should have been digging all over the place. Just in your face.
When you saw the rope barked off and digging in the yard, did you think about the body that was in the background?
No, I was just like, they messing up his bed.
That's not who's
Right.
This sausage man.
Understood.
And at no time did you remember any type of digging, shovel.
I remember raking leaves and cutting down trees and other stuff like that.
When you had these dreams, when you woke up from these dreams, were you like sweaty, tired, like you had been working, anything like that?
I wasn't sweating. I was tired.
It's like you was tired and
Maybe dirty. Could be you were dirty, had any dirt. Boots, shoes dirty, hands dirty.
Just like about, I had one pair of shoes that was dirty.
You had one pair that was muddy?
Pair of sandals.
Pair of sandals?
I was like, man, that's stuff in the mud. I was checking it off. I remember cleaning mud off.
Ready the mud off the sandal?
Yeah.
And you had no knowledge of how I got there.
Do you have a dream about that one? No dream about that one?
I didn't remember how, like, how did I step in this stuff? Like, I used to wear my sandals around the house. When I went to get them, I like, my shoes on my day. I said, oh, maybe I must have stepped into mud somewhere and kicked them off.
Let me ask you. So, you're taking medication for where your heart is, where your heart. Have they put you on any other type of medication?
They put me on something new.
No, I'm talking about. I'm not talking about for your heart. I'm talking about, when you got discharged from the service.
No.
You did. When did you start going to do that?
I had a heart attack.
When you had a heart attack. That was your first time. They never gave you any other type of medication to take for depression or anything like that.
No, I started to sing on them.
You did what?
I started to sing about depression.
About depression? And when you never did go to see the doctor?
You never saw anyone talk to depression? What did you do for it?
Huh?
Did you drink a lot for it?
Yeah, I tried. Yeah.
Does it help?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, the last day, that's all I did. It's like that's when I do this, kill the pain somehow.
Let's go back to these dreams. I'd like to know how you were feeling when it happened and what were you doing with these dreams. When these dreams occurred, when you woke up from the dream, you woke up from these dreams, where were you at? Were you in the bed? Every time you was in the bed, every time you had one of these dreams, when you woke up, you were in the bed.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, prior to waking up, before you woke up from these dreams, what were you doing?
Just regular. I don't know, just regular stuff I do.
But you wasn't laying down, right?
No. I mean, I got up and
you was up, active, walking around.
I might be out there.
And then the next thing you know, you're waking up.
I might cut the grass, something, just regular day.
And then
go to my family's house.
And then the next thing you know, you're waking up.
Have you met these girls before these dreams? You brought them over? Sometimes, maybe? Yeah, sometimes maybe. Met them and brought them over?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So it'd be honest to say that there were some times where you were talking with these girls, met the girls, and then the next thing you know, you woke up and you from one of these dreams.
I'd be like, oh,
so what happened to the
What
girl.
day is hell?
Yeah.
What day is it? Why? Yeah. When I get drunk or something?
Yeah, yeah. You remember meeting the girl.
Yeah. I'll be like,
you don't know what happened.
Then I say, oh, they left. I let them out last night.
Okay. And you don't, you guessing you did that. You don't really remember doing it, but you guessing. You guessing that that's what happened.
With some I did, like I wasn't drunk or high, didn't have no problems. I remember meeting them and talking to them and
letting them out the house. Okay. But then
all of them be like, "What? Damn, she said goodbye. She was there. We left." And I look around and see if they took some.
Well, let me ask you this: was it the type of attitude they had that made you have a drink? You know, some women will piss you off, or the attitude, or something they said, or how they acted. Is that what brought on these dreams?
I think it's more like they reminded me of my girl.
So when these girls remind you of the girls of your girlfriend, that's what will bring these dreams on. That's what you think. Would it be something they said or how they looked?
I remember I would always talk to him. Daddy kids, or why did you out here like this? You got kids and stuff. I don't know.
And then that would make you think of your girl.
Yeah. Okay. Some things like that.
And then your dreams would happen. Yeah. And then when these women wouldn't remind you of your girl, then they would be okay. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Yeah, when you're helping people and you're in the neighborhood, people know you get along with you, you have no problem with nobody in the neighborhood, did you? I mean, everybody liked you, respected you, right? You had no run-ins with nobody, nobody you was scared of or nothing like that, was it? Okay. And then they knew you was a jack of all trades because they help them with stuff.
Some of the older people.
Plumbing and stuff. Yeah, yeah.
The older people, my age, the older. Most times I wake up and I get dressed, iron some clothes, go straight over my bank account. You stay there for like.
Is this one of those Scottsdale or?
No, I didn't.
You know, they go over there, just socialize with them?
Oh, my sister.
What kind of family you got, man? You got brothers, sisters?
I got sisters. That's what I got.
Sisters?
That's what you better say. I got some half brothers.
Okay.
But my sister.
Yeah, sister. How many sisters?
Only one.
I always wanted a sister. I ain't brother.
She was one. They'd been in her house already.
Go ahead. But you only have one sister.
That's why I'll be at the days sometimes.
That's good. That's good. If someone to go, you got family, so that's good. What about holidays? You go there on holidays?
Every holiday.
Every holiday?
I cook.
Oh, do you? Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Or they'll come out and give me the cook for them. Some of the kids like some of the things I make. That they know can't make.
Oh, okay.
I used to do it cook.
Oh, in the service or after you got out?
Just work at the field.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, why you lose that job? You quit?
It's a seasonal job I wanted.
Oh, like when the games come in? Oh,
okay. Seasonal job now I wanted something more full time.
Yeah, yeah.
Then I started working at customer full time.
The nigga feel comfortable now. He got his cheeseburger.
Well, you're a working man. I mean, you know, it's not like you can get up and do for yourself. You know, make your money.
I don't rob nobody.
Yeah.
I don't steal from nobody.
Right.
I got it. I don't.
You don't know. These dreams occur when you I I just want to be right. I mean, what you tell me when you meet these women that remind you of these girls, that's when these dreams come up. And next thing I wake up, get out, I get out of this time. Just try to keep from thinking about it. Now, when you wake up from your dreams and you say it's like you heard somebody, you know something happened wrong. What you think about it?
Hey, so look, real fast though, if y'all want to see the actual documentary, y'all could go on I don't know if it's Tubi. Yeah, it's on Tubi. It's called Unseen. It's the 2016 documentary called Unseen. This is exactly what you know, Anthony Sowell and the rape and all that. Well, the grape. Let me change that. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, but you know, when all that stuff started, you know, the serious graper. You know what I'm saying? SAS sauce, however y'all want to call that shit, man. Let's go.
I don't know. Yeah, but you think that something happened wrong. You don't know for sure, but you think something happened wrong. Yeah, I'll be like, did you ever see the dream? Think of what happened? Remember what happened? You just wanted to blank it out? But has it ever occurred that it just popped in your head? When you sleep? So, I mean, do you ever come to mind what happened? It's just that something happened with your hands, you know. You said something. Oh, you talking about the dreams itself? Yeah, the dreams itself. Did it ever materialize in your head? Did you see it? I tell you, faces on what you was doing, or what happened. You know how you have a dream and then the next day I had a dream, like I dreamed this. Yeah, sometimes you can't be trying to like. And you can't remember what happened. You can't remember the dream. Like, has there been any time that you remember the dream? I guess sometimes I'm not sure. Can you ever remember? Yeah, because I'll be like, damn. Can you tell me what happened in your dream at any time? You know, what happened in that? See, this happened. That I was like, I got mad. I got mad and I was like, cuss them out and told them to get the fuck out of something. So in your dream, you do remember getting mad. Do you ever remember doing anything with your hands? Actually doing stuff that's muscle. I remember that. Can you tell me exactly what you do with your hands? I can. That's why I can tell you it wasn't no weapon. But it's something that you didn't. I never did no weapon, nothing like that. And I think you told me before that you think that you like choking with your hands. So yeah, I know that's the thing about. Tone was telling me that, and it stands to reason. He said that when he has these dreams, he meets these girls. Some of the girls remind him of his girlfriend. And I asked you, was there anything that they said or was there anything that they did? And you said about it, the way their past, you said you asked them about why you out here on the street. I talked to them. Yeah, you talked about them. Why you out here on the street? You're a nice girl. Why you get some help?
Somebody be trying to help them. That's cool.
And then you said you get mad and they remind you of your girlfriend. I know. I know what. One thing I think always made me mad is they had kids and they was out on the street. Yeah. That's a big thing in my head. Yeah. Take a look at her. Last thing.
Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
Silk. You seen her lately?
No. You know if that's a secret?
I don't know, but tell me what you know of, and then I'll have it checked out, and we'll get back with you on that. Yeah. You help me, and I'll help you. We'll get back on this. Tell me what you know about it.
She looks familiar.
Okay. What you think?
I don't think nothing to do with me.
Okay.
I'm not sure though.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like that girl in the Shirley song, Fire? Not like that. Not like that. Not coming like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's coming like I do more.
What else you remember about Michelle? Anything specific about her? How'd she wear her hair?
The flyer brought me back.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how she wore her hair.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Well, I'm like, I think I know this girl, but I don't think I had nothing to do with it. I'm not positive, but I don't get that kind of stuff. 5'4".
What's your preference? Short, slim? You don't have a preference?
I like that.
Okay.
You know when she was missing?
No. I did not know all that information there. You told me just read some pictures, so I know what you told me to do.
She's still on Griffin. That might be.
I'm a Republican.
A Democrat.